Hi, welcome to my new video. This time I wanted to show you the second video in the series in which I tried to test this sketchbook, so the cotton watercolor sketchbook from Mossery. The maker sent me this sketchbook to test it, to try to use it, and then to share my experience with you. I already did one video on it where I test the paper and do some color swatches and test pens and other things on it, so if you want a video that's more like a review, just go and see the previous video I uploaded. But here I want to do a next sketch in the sketchbook of a scene that I saw recently. To begin this sketch I used the BIC Evolution pencil, which leaves really light marks, so I could do a simple underdrawing to decide what I want in the picture and to decide the composition of this picture. Then I started to do the proper lines using a softer BLACKWING pencil, trying to make the things that are in front, so in the foreground, more visible using thicker lines, putting a bit more pressure on the pencil. And then for the things that are far away in the background, I tried using less pressure and a bit harder pencil, so the BLACKWING Natural in this case. If I was doing this illustration on a bigger piece of paper and it would not just be a sketch, I would probably use even more pencils from HB to 8B, trying to get this line thickness and darkness variation even more prominent. But here I'm trying to keep things simple as I would do if I was sketching this scene outside, so I have only one brush, two pencils and watercolors to color this thing. For the watercolors I'm using the Mijello Mission Gold watercolor set, so the 26 colors single pigment set. These watercolors work really well for scenes like this when I need high transparency and high saturation to leave the lines visible when I paint over them and to give this scene the vibrant sunny day look I'm aiming for. This sketch is based on some photos we took when my father-in-law took us to see this school. This was a primary school once, but now is just a community center, so it's no longer in use. But it's really cute standing on the hill and just surrounded by the trees, so I tried to paint it, imagining it how it would look like on a sunny day when the kids were still using it. I added some details like the small shrine on the left side, which is not really there, and tried to modify the composition so the school is more visible than in reality, and overall tried to aim for this Studio Ghibli movie concept art look that I like. As I said in my previous video, I was really pleased how the paper of the Mossery cotton watercolor sketchbook behaved with my watercolor painting. In my watercolor sketching I try to keep things light, I don't use so much water and don't do heavy watercoloring, that's true, but I think that even for more heavier and more involved painting the paper would do fine. Okay, so this is how the finished sketch looks like, and actually in real life it is so saturated it was hard to show on the camera, but the scan looks close to the real thing. Okay, if you want to buy a sketchbook you can use this code during November and you'll get 15% off on the Mossery website. That's it for this video, I hope you liked it. As always, feel free to comment, share and subscribe, and you can also support me on Patreon. See you in the next one, bye!